Hello my dear friends, today I'll be opening, making, and reviewing the Zuru My Mini Baby Happy Birthday series. Zuru was kind enough to send me 3 of these, so this will be a quick but hopefully really fun little opening. The printed date on these is April 13, 2026, so let's open the first one and see what these tiny birthday surprises have in store. And hopefully nobody cries before the cake gets cut. I don't like the way that opens, so let's try it again. Oh, it keeps opening over there. That is much better. So I'm not sure yet if this is going to be the case for each of the balls, but in this one we got a collector's guide and we're going to have a closer look at it in a little bit. And then 3 paper pouches themed My Mini. We got a large one, a medium one, and a small one. Let's open the tiny one first. We got some sort of a gift wrapped. Well, it's like a gift container, I guess. Let's find out what's inside it. Is that a bunny? It is a very tiny but very detailed little bunny. I am surprised and at the same time very curious as to why they put it in this container. But maybe once we open the rest of the things, it's gonna make sense. So let's do the medium one next. Okay, so the medium one has the baby itself. We got a baby. Doesn't look any different from the babies that were in previous series, except for series 1 of the My Mini Baby, which was, not looking that great. But starting with series 2, they definitely upped their game and the babies look like this now. They're a lot more detailed. Let's put it down here for now. Okay, this is interesting. We got a bigger gift box. It's all plastic, which is really cool in my opinion, because then you can use it for other things if you want to. Same with the other one, the tinier one. That is very pink and very cute and also very fuzzy. I'm not sure yet what these are, but this looks to be like a diaper little thingy situation. Not sure what the fuzz thing is. It looks like a blanket. Yeah, it's probably supposed to be a blanket or a little rug, I guess. Oh, here's another clue. I was just about to say I'm kind of confused though. What are we supposed to do with it? And I think I'm gonna have to check the collector's guide earlier. Now there's this fuzz everywhere from the blanket. So this is kind of like a band. I don't know what you would call this. That says happy birthday. And then this says love N-E, me, love me. I think this is a W here on the front part, or maybe it's the back part. Love N-E. What is that supposed to mean? That's not an M letter, is it? It's more like N, so love N-E. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to mean, but maybe we're gonna find some clues on the collector's guide. So let's have a look over there. Basically, the baby is in this gift box and then the bunny is not supposed to be taken out of the other box. And then it seems like the band goes on their head. I thought it's kind of like a thing that goes kind of like across them. You know how the Miss Universe thingy bands, or like if it's your birthday or something, or if it's like your engagement or bachelorette party or whatever. Yeah, I really thought it's that type of a band, but apparently not. And I guess that since we're here, this is the rest of the collection. It's 6 in total to collect. I think that maybe this one here in the teepee tent or whatever it's called. I think this one is more rare or special because it has that kind of like sun behind it. But they are all pretty cute and obviously they are birthday themed. If I was to choose only one out of them, I think the birthday cake is the winner for me. All right, so I guess the bunny will go back inside here, but we're just not gonna close it and just kind of like keep it open. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's very difficult to film because we're having this heat wave here in Chicago and the temperatures are pretty wild. And I'm also on the top floor and obviously I have to turn off the AC when I'm filming. So yeah, it'd be getting pretty hot in here pretty quick. I think it's something like this. It looks more like it's in a garbage can rather than a gift box, maybe because of the way I did it. But I think this cover next to it will kind of like give the hint that it is a gift box, not a garbage can. Now let's get this baby dressed real quick. Since both the front and the back say the same thing, I don't think it matters which way we're doing it. It's already starting to get so hot in here. I can feel like little beads, not little beads, but I can feel my arm being a little bit, getting a little bit sweaty, you know? I guess at the end of the day, it worked out that they just sent 3 of these balls because then we can finish it faster. Okay, so the little shorts or diaper or whatever it is on. I don't think I can use 2 is next to each other in a sentence, right? But it's okay. Now let's put on this celebratory happy birthday band, or not. This seems to be more difficult than I thought. Come on, get in there. All right, I think I got it in. Oop, sorry, little baby. Let's put it like this. Look at this cute birthday athlete baby. Kind of looks like one of those headbands that tennis players wear or basketball players. Well, I guess the basketball players used to wear these. I don't think they do anymore, do they? But either way, now we're gonna put this in here like so. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I don't know exactly how we're gonna make this work. I am pretty positive there's no way I can get it to look exactly like that. I mean, as big as it is, I think it's still too tiny to make that scene happen exactly like so. Let's see, maybe if I put the baby here first. I guess that's a little better, right? But still not looking quite as it should. Let's try one more time. Okay, I think that's the best I can do. Yeah, okay, I think that's, I guess, okay. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not the way I thought it would be. Definitely not the way we see here on the collector's guide, but it is close enough. And I mean, I guess you can create your little scene differently if you want to. So this would be like so, with this part next to it, and then the little bunny on this side. Yeah, not bad, but not too great either, to be honest. Let's just put everything here to the side and open the next one. See what we get in there. By the way, one thing I've noticed is that Zuru's My Mini has really become its own little line, like separate from many brands. They've even got their own social media page now. And I just remembered it started with My Mini Baby, then it was My Mini Baby Series 2, then My Mini Baby Disney, and the Sweethearts, and now this Happy Birthday series. Not sure if there was more, but now they've even released a My Mini Pets. I actually have 3 of those right here as well, and I'll probably open them next week, or maybe the week after. I'm not sure, we'll see. Seems like we got the same type of deal, 3 paper pouches, large, medium, and small, plus a collector's guide. Let's just start with the medium one, since that's the baby. Uh-oh. Could this be the cake? Because I know it lays on the cake, right? Even though this baby looks a little bit different because their hands is in front. This one has the hands differently. So, I mean, it's definitely a different one from that one, which is a good sign, I guess, a very good sign. So I think that's another different thing about this series, that the babies can come in different poses now. Whereas before, I think they were all more or less like that. Maybe we had some that were just sitting in a sitting position, you know, like this. But this seems to be something new, at least as far as I can remember. I might be wrong. Oh, I think we might have gotten the cake, no? Right, I guess maybe not. We got another one of those little diapers for the baby. This time it does not have any writing on it. Then we got like a camera, but it's more like a prop camera. A cute little pink headband with a bow. And then I think you call this like a banner. It's basically to say that the baby is turning 1. And I think it's going to be hooked on either side. I'm not sure what to, but we're going to find out in a bit. And by a bit, I mean like right now. This is a big basket. I was gonna say a big little basket. And it comes with quite a few things in here. We got another fluffy thing, but this one is a little bit different. I think it's better than the other one, to be honest with you. Then we got a little blanket, I guess. Maybe we're gonna swaddle the baby, even though I don't see any Velcro, because the other ones used to have a Velcro where you can swaddle it and then it's just gonna Velcro in place. And then we have this big, huge basket, which I can already see me do something else with it. Like I can fill this up with like extra apples from a different brand, or just different ingredients to create some food items, you know? There's a little instructions pamphlet for the balloons. Kind of baffles me that they have to do this. I mean, if people don't have enough common sense to figure out how to put these together, maybe for kids, I guess, but yeah, if it's for like anything over, I don't even know what age, but even kids probably will figure this out, right? But anyway, maybe it's some sort of regulation or whatever. So the plastic balloons say happy birthday, boy or girl. So it's kind of like a reveal party, but then we do have the baby. So, I mean, obviously we know what it is because the baby's right here. I mean, I don't know because they do it like genderless, I guess. But yeah, this, anyway. Okay, let me peek at the collector's guide real quick and see exactly how this scene is supposed to look. Alright, this seems pretty easy and straightforward. So this big blankie kind of goes here, and then this other one. Okay, this is going to be another challenging one. This other one goes kind of like this. Yeah? No? I think so. See, this is what they should put instructions for, like how to put this together and make it look really cool and nice. I think once we get this on the baby and put the baby in there, it's going to make a lot more sense, and we can move around stuff then and kind of like pull at the little corners to make them look good. But first, this baby needs to put some clothes on, or a diaper, I guess. Whatever this is, I'm sure you guys might have told me in a previous video in the comments, but yeah, either I read it and I forgot, or I just didn't see that particular comment or comments. Come on, baby, just a little bit more. There you go. That's better. Okay, still struggling a little bit, but we're getting there. I think that is good enough. Now, what is that? Okay, just a piece of something. So let's put the headband on next. It's like you need just as much patience with this little tiny things as you would need with the real baby. Never mind, scratch that. Probably not. I mean, most definitely not. It's quite different. Alright, so now the baby goes in here. Something like that. And then this little thing gets hooked here on the basket. Can't really show you because everything will just topple off or fall off, I guess. Fall out. It's too much space. Let's bring the baby forward a little bit. Like so. Now the balloons will go here, and here is the final result. Of course, the camera, I mean, once you put this down, you just put the camera next to it. But yeah, that's it. So I guess these babies are kind of like, you know, they're at a professional photographer, and this is the kind of props they have there, I guess. And yeah, this is kind of like a scene where you take your baby to a professional photographer and have some pictures taken. So now let's see if I'm lucky enough to get the one I really want in this last capsule. You know what, this looks kind of promising. I'm sure we didn't get a duplicate, so that's a good thing. It would have been quite crazy if I just opened 3 and one of them is a duplicate. Here's our baby, and it's in exactly the same pose as the other one, so it will be laying on something. Oh my god, I actually got the cake. Come on, what are the chances, right? This is so neat, and it's like I've spoken it into existence, I guess. We got so many more different things here, like we got the one banner, we got a couple of balloons looking thing, we have one of these things that says happy birthday, some stars, I don't know what these are, but we're gonna find out. And this is, I guess, the cake decoration, the thing that will make it look as if it's actually real piping stuff. Okay, let's see what's in the other one. I guess this is the cake itself, and this is drips of pink chocolate, I guess. We have a little gift box. I don't know if there's anything inside, but I'm gonna check in a bit. A little pamphlet showing us how to put it together. And is this called a toot or something? So this is like for the baby. It's different than the other two. It's not diaper-like. It's more like, I don't know, like a little princess-like looking thing. Let's check if there's anything in this box first. Oh, there is a little headband with a flower. Not sure what type of flower that is. First thing we should do is get the baby ready. Alright, so far so good. Now let's put the little headband on. Maybe we can turn it slightly sideways so it looks even more cute. I hope it's a headband. It's kind of like a tight fit, but yeah. Let me check real quick. Yep, definitely a headband. Even though I'm sure this cake is kind of intuitive to build, it is nice to have the pamphlet for this. So this thing goes here on the base, which is also like, I guess, the plate for a cake. And then the cake goes into that. It's a very nice and tight fit, which is great because then, look, it makes it seem like it's actual piping. You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy how close it is? Then we're going to put the next set of piping, and this one actually has little things that they need to go in. I guess it can only go one way in. See how these little knob thingies here? One of them is a little different, as you can see. And that different one goes right in there. It looks quite delicious so far, but we have one more layer to add. And this one also has one little peg that is different from the other ones. That one goes right over there. Now let's put this little banner together. I think these go in there. I'm not sure which way though, because see, they're not bent, like it's not damaged or anything. It's on purpose like that. I think the bent side goes towards the outside. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's something like this, see? I poked myself a little bit with that one. Here it is. Kind of looks like it's being held by toothpicks. So those will go over here. Then the happy birthday sign goes right behind. The little balloons go over here on the side. And then the stars go over here on the side. Wait, maybe it's the other way around. It was... Okay. It was definitely like this. No worries, I can put that on really easy. All right, here's our beautiful cake, all done. Kind of looks good, doesn't it? So then the baby pretty much goes over here. Yeah, it doesn't really snap in or anything like that, so you just have to be careful. It just stays like that. Yeah, something like that, right? I'm so glad I got this one because I really wanted it. And then of course the little gift box just goes next to it. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I guess now I have half of the collection just from opening 3 of them. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it is definitely very short. But to be completely honest with you, it was either this video or probably no video at all. So let me know in the comments if you're going to collect these, or at least let me know if in general you're interested in the My Mini line. Honestly, I'm pretty glad that they expanded a little bit and it's not going to be just babies, but now there's going to be pets and hopefully other stuff as well. If you're watching this video on the day that's being published, and if you're from the US, I just want to wish you a happy 4th of July. I also want to thank you in advance for liking, commenting, and for subscribing or for being subscribed. And now on this very special day, you guys stay extra golden and keep on shining until the next video. Bye bye.